Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day, and I am here with another nitty-gritty review, and today I will be reviewing the Chubby #1 by Simpson, and as you can see, this one is Super Badger, and so I just wanted to give you a little bit of my take on it here. It's a good little brush. Compared to the Chubby 3, which I reviewed, this guy here looks like a dwarf. I mean, it's really small, but it's still a good brush. I really enjoyed using it, really enjoyed the lather that I got from it. It is a 23mm knot, so the Chubby 3 is a 28mm, so you've got half a centimeter more brush between the Chubby 1 and the Chubby 3, because that's 5mm of difference, and so that makes a big difference. I think there's a reason why you can pick these up for 120, 150, something like that, and the Chubby 3s, especially if you get into like Manchurian or something, you're up in the 400s. But this is still a good brush. Does not have the same amount of backbone as the Chubby 3 does. It's got a little bit less backbone, probably because of knot size, but it's still a good brush. Still holds lather well. And one thing that I noticed is the tips are very, very soft. It has a very soft feel, the brush does, and it really it doesn't push into your face like the Chubby 1 does, because the Chubby 1 was very stiff and almost springy. This is not nearly as springy. The hairs are a little bit shorter and a little bit softer, a little bit less backbone, but still a good lathering brush. It was a pleasure to shave with, but it was a different experience. As you can see, it comes in the typical Simpson, I don't know if they call this ivory celluloid or not, but it's the typical Simpson cream colored brush handle, and it's a very nice, very pleasant brush. Just as a means of comparison, I will show you the Duke, which I also have here, and you can see there's a pretty significant size difference between those two, and part of that has to do with the handle, because actually it's the same size knot, but the Duke sits a little bit higher up in the handle, so it makes the brush actually seem a little bit longer. But anyhow, good brush, good lathering brush, high quality, didn't shed or anything like that, and as you can see, has a great shape. It's beautiful. Oh, another thing too, you'll notice this is Super Badger and then this is Best Badger, and you might think, well, what's the difference? There's a noticeable difference between feel with these two. This one is a little bit softer, this one is a little bit coarser, and you can also tell a little bit of a difference in the coloration. I don't know if it comes through on the camera there or not, but this one is a little bit more blonde, and this one here is more like a reddish brown, if you can see the actual tips of them. And I don't know that the color has anything to do with it, other than maybe it comes from a different badger or a different place on the badger. But this is a good brush, nice soft brush. You could use this as a daily driver. It lathers great, holds a lot of lather, and for being able to pick them up for just a little bit more than $100 if you're lucky, I think it's a really solid investment, and I think it's a good brush. So check it out. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hope you guys have a great day. Shave on.